So our first speaker is none other than Tommy B. Richardson, known widely as Coach Tom, has had more than 40 years experience in business coaching training, as well as athletic coaching and training. He graduated from the University of Tennessee with a bachelor's degree, holds a master's degree from Vanderbilt University through his extensive study and practice on sports psychology and the development of top-level athletes. Coach Tom has created educational sessions relating to top performance in sales, attitude, and mindset, employee relations, communications, and so much more. As a former president of Toastmasters International, holder of the highest designation, the Distinguished Toastmaster, Coach Tom is a superlative speaker. All of that, if that weren't enough, Tom holds the world record in competitive powerlifting for his age bracket. He's practiced martial arts for more than 10 years. Coach Tom enjoys working with youth and remains active in coaching high school football, that's Zionsville football. Help me welcome Coach Tom to the Spark stage.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that introduction very much. Put your drinks down, put your food down. I'm going to work on your mind just a few minutes. Is that okay with everybody? I want to take you on a vicarious experience because I want to share with you life lessons, and we get them a different way. Sometimes they come from a realistic experience. Sometimes they come from a vicarious experience. And I want to take you back to the Olympics in Rio. How many of you watched some of that, saw some of that, were part of that? Did you take away a lesson from what you saw? There were many, many lessons vicariously. I'm not sure anybody in this group was there, and I certainly wasn't, but I watched it, I read about it, and I saw it, and I watched it on TV. I want to take you on one of the lessons that I learned that was the most powerful and impactful to me. And it started really about the middle of the week, about the middle of August, about on the 14th. And they were lining up for the 5,000-meter race. It was a ladies running, and they were lined up, and there were two ladies right together. One of them was the American runner, D'Agostino. Right next to her was the lady from New Zealand. And they did not even know each other. They fired the gun. They took off going as hard as they could go. And around the turn, they bumped. And you know what happened. They both went down. Now, the normal thing for a runner, when they go down and they are trained to immediately get to your feet and get down that track, get back on there, you still have a chance. But for some reason, D'Agostino, the American runner, when she got up, she looked down at her fallen competitor, and she reached down and picked her up and set her on her feet. And then she turned to go, took 2 steps, and D'Agostino, the American runner's leg went out. So she couldn't go. So the New Zealander got up, put her arm around her, and they engaged arms around each other, and they walked across the finish line. Compassion, selflessness, looking at other people in a way it's a win-win. Ability to look into another person and say, there's compassion there. Even our competitors, if we get into the business world, we need some of that, a life lesson. Let me share with you another life lesson. What about preparation? What about the commitment to preparation? What about the swimmer Michael Phelps, who trained 4 to 6 hours a day to get there? Another life lesson. Are you preparing? Are you compassionate? And thirdly, how do we handle adversity? Critical for us and critical for them, and a great lesson as we watch those athletes. Some didn't make it. Others got there and didn't even score. Missy Franklin was a darling of 2:14 in the Olympics in London. She was supposed to take a goal. She got there, and she didn't even stand on the podium. She never got that medal. How do you think she felt? What was her adversity that she had to handle? Terrific way that she handled it. She simply said, it didn't go work out for me. The experience was not what I want. I'm disappointed, but there are better things for me later on. What an attitude. What's your attitude as you handle adversity in your personal life? Are you a victim? Are you a victor? What's your attitude as you deal with other people? Are you compassionate with that or not? And certainly, are you preparing to be the very best that you can be? Are you preparing for excellence in everything you do? There's a lesson for all of us in life and in the Olympics and every day. Let's look for those lessons. They will lift us up, and they will make us better people and better individuals.